Hello everyone, this is Kimberly at Singing for Your Soul, and I want to wish you a happy belated Valentine's Day. I'm actually making this video on Valentine's Day, but it realistically won't get to you until later, and I had tried to make it in advance, but you know, life. So welcome. I'm really excited. This is a day I really want to celebrate because it is the day I'm finally breaking through all of that inner dialogue and the reasons and the fear, and I'm making a video for my email list. Woohoo! I'm really excited. I hope this is the first of many to come, and I'll talk more in future videos about my process in getting here and why it was such a big deal for me, and give you some tips on walking through different kinds of things that may be like that for you in your life, places where fear stops us. But that's not for today. Today what I want to do is talk a little bit about the Vibrant Voice Technique workshop that's coming up, in case any of you are still a little on the fence about whether you're going to join us or not. I think we only have a couple spots left, but I wanted to let you know about what's happening there. And then I have a little message on Valentine's Day for you. So, this is the vibrator that we will be using in the Vibrant Voice Technique workshop. And I'm going to skip the jokes and just get right to the goods, but boy, I have had a really good time with talking with some of you about, about what we're about to do in this class. So this is the model that they have found that is the most effective for the approach that we're about to use. And what we're going to do is basically be learning about muscles, the directions of the muscles, which way is the best to massage them, and how best to release tension so that you can find the most resonance and vibrance in your voice. So this is excellent for speakers or singers of any sort, no matter where you're coming from in life. And I just want you to hear a little bit of what happens. So when I put this on my neck, they have you do things like move your head up and down. This releases a lot of the tension that gets in the way of the voice being full and free. So you can hear how much that's impacting my entire throat area. There's a lot of vibration going on. That vibration is going to really move through and help just relax and release and allow for your voice to have a more full sound. People really notice it immediately, which is why I'm so excited to be offering this to you, both in my lessons and in the workshop working with Alyssa. So you're really going to love Alyssa. And this also can help, you can put it on different points on your face to help you find mask resonance, which is a major catch term for speakers and singers. And it really helps you start to understand what the heck voice teachers are talking about when they talk about allowing the voice to resonate in your mask. This will give you a really good indication of what that's all about. It gives you a good sensation. It helps release jaw tension, which is great for TMJ. Okay, you can help find head resonance. So that's just a really brief introduction to what, in case you were wondering what's going to be going on in this class. Alyssa's amazing. She's very knowledgeable. She'll introduce you to muscles and all of that sort of thing. So look below in the video. The information about the class is both in the email and on YouTube on the video. Okay? Last but not least, it is Valentine's Day, or past Valentine's Day, and for me, I really like to think of every day as a love day, a day to offer love to other people, significant others, people you just happen to meet in your path. And what I want to talk today about is self-love, loving yourself. For me, I really strongly believe that this is an incredibly important practice for a daily basis. It's really a daily practice. And the reason I find it important to talk about is that for anyone who's looking for more self-expression, more self-confidence, more feeling of being empowered and free and open and just living from your gut, I really believe that self-love is one of the key practices that you'll need to do in order to get there. And this is why. We have little voices in our heads that like to say all sorts of mean things that stop us from really stepping into our flow, from really stepping into our power. So when you practice on a regular basis doing kind things to yourself, that helps to start building new neural pathways You start with maybe a Grand Canyon of learned behaviors that you've been learning since you were a child because your parents learned them since they were children, and they can get pretty deeply ingrained. And not all of them are bad, but not all of them are the most healthy either. So what we want to do is start intentionally directing a little trickle of water, a little trickle of neural pathway in another direction, and you start to let that flow. And maybe it's just a little teeny trickle or a drop every now and again, but that trickle can turn into a stream, and that stream can turn into a river, and then pretty soon maybe you've got the ocean. Why not? That's my goal. So when we practice on a regular basis, reframing those thoughts that we have that are negative, or doing things to show ourselves that we really value who we are as a human being walking around miraculously on this planet, that starts to build up more and more of a neural pathway that's a healthy one. And before you know it, you're more free in front of people. You're not so worried about what everybody thinks because you're able to forgive yourself. You're able to let yourself make mistakes. You're able to look not so perfect all the time. It helps you let go of a lot of those fears. So my message to you today, and my invitation, is that you really find a way to honor yourself today, the day after Valentine's Day when you'll probably see this, and every day. It's really important, and I've given you some ideas both in the email and in the video on YouTube below the video, okay? Thanks so much. I look forward to seeing all of you very soon in one way or another, and sending you much love.